Happy Friday, welcome to my kitchen. I did lose our garden haul video this morning, which is a bummer because it is the largest haul we've had thus far. So this is the zucchini that I let go oversized. I've grinded it up. We are going to pressure can this for zucchini bread. And I cut up the last 5 jars of squash. And we did get 5 jars of string beans. I saved 2 squash to fry tonight. This will probably be the last time I can squash for this season. We pulled our butterbean bushes, so I lost that video, which sucks. But here's part of them. And here's the other part. Kelly and Kobe are shelling beans for Mommy. These are the tomatoes that I pulled out this morning. My bread is done. I am getting ready to peel and can carrots and finish off the habanero barbecue sauce for my son and my daughter. We also harvested all of the onions. Super excited about that. They weren't very big, but I've never been able to grow onions, so just to have onions is like the greatest thing in the world. So I have all that hot goodness that's been roasting in the oven. We're gonna go in with about a cup and a half of vinegar. And gonna add just a pinch of salt, some pepper. The smell will take your breath. 2 jars and oh my goodness, it is hot. So we ended up with 6 pint-sized jars for zucchini bread, the 5 for the squash, 5 for the string beans, and now I am going in with 1 teaspoon of pickling salt in each, and then I'm going to fill them up with water. Cold jars, cold water. 1-inch headspace. So my jars are full, and now I'm going to debubble them. And when I do that, they may require a little more water. We'll look at them at that point. So all of our water's been brought back up to a 1-inch headspace, and now we are going to wipe all of the rims of these jars with vinegar. So now that our rims have been cleaned on our jars, we're going to go in with our lids and our seals, and we're going to go on just fingertip tight. So this is my pressure canner, and I have put about 1.5 inches of water in there, and now we're going to load our jars in. First layer's in. Now we'll start with the second layer. Now we have our second layer on, and we're going to add the lid. So the lid is on, and I use my smallest burner on the back. We're going to turn this on high, and it's going to build up pressure. When this pops up, we will have had at least 8 minutes of steam out of there. When this pops, we're going to add our weight. Once we add our weight, we're going to let our pressure come up to between 10 and 11 pounds, and we're going to hold it there by turning our stove down on low. And so everything that I put in here will go for 20 minutes at 10 to 11 pounds of pressure. And then once we hit that 10 or 11 pounds of pressure, we'll set our timer for 20 minutes. Once that 20 minutes is up, we will turn the stove off and allow the pressure to come down till this little thing pops back down again. Our hot sauce is water bathing. Once it comes to a rapid boil, it needs at least 10 minutes. I just mixed up a batch of zucchini bread. My kitchen is getting back to somewhat normal. Still got a few dishes that need to go in, but they're out. So we ended up with 5 string beans, 5 squash. I had a little bit of siphoning. We have 6 zucchini for zucchini bread and 2 barbecue sauces for my boy and girl. And we're going to get in the pool, so I will put the carrots on when I get back. Butter beans are done. Dinner's in the oven. And the rice is cooking here. So it's time to go relax in the pool. So these are the onions that we pulled today. They're not very big, but I'm just happy because I've never been able to grow onions. And I lost my harvest video this morning, so I thought I'd show you what all we did in the garden this morning. Don't be shocked, it looks a lot different. Ooh, it's hot out here. So we pulled all of these onions from here. We pulled this butter bean bed. And I really think that these zucchini and squash are done. I really do. I'm going to give them one more week. See what we can get off of them. Oh, there's a nice size one right there. I'll get that in the morning. I pulled a good bit of tomatoes this morning. And I cleaned up this cantaloupe bush vine. Give it a little more time because we've got some that are looking like they may be forming cantaloupe up here. Next week we will be pulling these butterbean bushes and stripping them. My eggplant is doing nicely. And I am getting a good bit of bell peppers that are showing up on these bushes. Cucumbers are starting to climb. These bell pepper bushes are starting to get a good bit on those. These are actually the mini sweet peppers. These still have a good bit on them. Got some big ones down here that I probably should take tomorrow. I pulled a good bit of these habaneros. That's what I made the hot sauce with. But there's still bunches on here. I'm ready for this corn to be done. How about that? Looks like it is done. She's starting to look a lot different now that we're pulling things out, but I'm excited about fall plants going in. And I must add, everything that I've done today, I could not have done without my sweet husband. I would still be in the kitchen doing everything. We're a great team.